Welcome to Live Trading Action by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is March 9, 2017. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in today. Stock I'm going to feature today is a stock called Constellation Brands. Ticker symbol is STZ, stars, like a constellation. But what you're going to see here is that this stock has been very, very choppy over the past 5-6 months. And when you see a stock like this, it has a big sell-off move, then a reversal move, then it comes back in. It really looks like a lot of noise and a lot of chaos on the chart. So what do we do to clear that up, and how can we find a level if you're looking or you're interested in getting into a stock like this? Well, what you want to do is you want to go to your bigger time frame. So right now we're trading on a daily time frame chart, but we're going to move this over to a weekly chart, and we try to clear up the noise a little bit. And what you're going to notice is stock put a top in right around October of 2016. It came down, and this level down here is where it's held. So we know that this is where the institutions generally will support this name. The low pivot right here going back to November of 2016 was around 144. The low pivot from January 2017 was 144. Now the stock has gotten out of has moved up a little bit and now is coming back into the range. So where would we get involved in this name? And a very, very easy way to figure this out is to just look at the last breakout point. And that would be right here around 147. If you take a look at where the stock pulled back before it had a nice surge, it was 147. And that's simply going to be the level where you look to get in again. So if I'm going to get into Constellation Brands, it's got to be around 147, maybe 148, somewhere in that vicinity. That would really interest me, and that's a spot where I think traders can get in there. And all you're going to do is put a stop right below the low of 144. You're going to use a weekly chart close. But now if you fast forward to the daily chart, you'll get rid of all this chaos, and you just say, hey, if Constellation gets down here, this is a level where the institutions jumped in before. This is where I would trade it to the long side. And the best part about it is if you get in around this level, you have a lot of upside potential in the charts. Your first level would probably be a move back to around 155, 154, depending on where the moving average is. And then you could look for this thing to potentially make its way back up to 162, or even potentially fill the gap up here at 166. All the while, you're just going to be using a stop on any weekly chart close below 144. So it's a very, very low risk reward. It's a very, very good risk reward, and you're not taking on a whole lot of risk as far as money is concerned, because you're just going to have a nice tight stop in there and you're just going to use that weekly chart close. So there's my level. That's how I come up with it. Again, use the bigger time frame to get rid of a lot of the noise that you see on the daily chart. The weekly chart really clears up a lot, and I use that quite often myself. So with that being said, everybody, if you want to trade alongside of us, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the Research Center. You'll see all of our trade setups there. You'll get all of our cycle work. You get all of our content in our daily market report, as well as our nightly analysis video, and you'll receive our No Hype Live broadcasts, which we do twice a week. In fact, we're going to do a No Hype Live broadcast tonight at 5:15 p.m. That's where members come in. They come into a trading room, and they get to ask us questions about anything market related, and we look at charts, and we decipher everything that we're seeing there. So with that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading session, and we'll see you on the charts.